I'm a retired police officer, so I'm used to holding my gun.
Sitting in the car for a long time.
Yes.
Patrol car. What district or what region, city? What was your beat?
Massachusetts. I spent about 7 years active sworn law enforcement officer. I was a school resource officer for 3 years.
Okay. So
I decided we're going to move to the West Coast, me and my ex-wife, and we moved to Washington. And I opened up a restaurant. I wanted to pursue a different passion, to be honest. And that was kind of a little rocky with the business. Because writing numbers down is not my favorite thing. Personal tragedy in 2014. Kind of woke me up and said, you know what, you're going to do what you love. So right now I was writing a book. It's not finished yet. It's not going to be finished for a while. That being said, I was just one guy that got off the couch and said, hey, I want to go to a rally. And in 2 weeks, that's what you saw set up. Using everybody with my background and all the resources that people that stepped up to the plate, we organized it, we executed it, and it's great.
Good guys, GG.
Good guys with guns.
And gals, right?
There was an and gals, but we now have a female in leadership that was like, hey, we can't just drop the and gals. Because, hey, when we say the good guys, we're talking about everybody. Everything's going through a leadership structure. I've been pre-authorized to talk to the people today. Great, because I founded it. I don't plan on going on camera anytime soon unless we have an outline, an approval process that gets our group membership idea through a structure to say this is what we believe. It's not what Kevin believes. It's not Kevin's soapbox. I'm just a guy from a couch. It's the group conscience, and I've been focused on that since the beginning.
When did you decide to organize this part of the rally?
Okay, so kind of jokingly, I say to my wife, oh, you know what? I'm going to do something on the 14th, and I'm going to go down to the City Common and hold a sign for pro-Second Amendment. And we kind of chuckled a little bit. You have to know me and my wife. Then I see something online about something happening on the 14th. Started asking questions. Nobody was there to answer the questions. There was several people asking questions. Nobody's there to answer the questions. So I took it upon myself. I formed GGWG. I sent a letter to the governor. I sent an application, because this had to be done last minute. I'm given, they want 2 weeks notice for a permit. I'm giving them 15 days. I sent for a permit application under GGWG, and when I was trying to think of a name that people could remember, I chose Good Guys with Guns, because that's what stops the bad ones. You know, I didn't want to put a huge paragraph sentence of what our group is, because people won't remember it. So, here we are.
What do you think of the turnout today?
Awesome. I'm hearing the word on the street is this is the best turnout that everybody's ever done here. Great, because it's not my thing, it's the people in a group membership that are saying, hey, we finally have a chance.
So you say, that's kind of the sentiment I've seen repeated, is that there hasn't really been something at this scale within the gun support community.
Nope.
Talk to me about that. You won't hear my question, but talk to me about if you can rephrase or...
There hasn't really been a speaking platform where the everyday American can sign a step up. And the simple way that I equate this is we have people in whatever position, wherever they are, that if they pick their nose in public, they end up getting fired. I've spoken to many people that have been holding a sign at a pro-Second Amendment rally that kind of gets crashed by the frat party, whatever, and their picture was taken, and before they know it, they're before their boss losing their job. So this is an open format. If somebody gets fired because of this, come on. I have a leadership full of varied backgrounds, you know what I mean? People showed up to this rally today, maybe thinking they were risking their job, but they're going home saying, I finally was able to make my stand. I finally was able to have my voice heard. It's not Kevin's voice, it's theirs.
Why do you think it is that people are so nervous about being vocal about gun support? Whereas when you see what happened with March for Our Lives, millions across the country, you know, all over the place. Like, why do you think that is?
Because a 13-year-old boy is approaching this principal saying, hey, I want to do a walkout and support of the Second Amendment, but he's being told that he's going to start a civil war. That's not what it's about. Now, if I give kudos to anybody that's standing up with whatever organization they are, because you know what? Here's the key. They're providing an inclusive environment for whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to down anything right now from my perspective. These Americans that stand up from whatever's hindering them to say, this is what I believe, please vote. Hey, we all love our children, you know, and we want to inspire them with our values, you know. We just need to be fair about it. We need to be able to, you know, not say, hey, Billy, you need to say, I'm not saying that this is done, but hear me out. Hey, Billy, you need to say this. No, that's not what it's about. It's, hey, Billy, what do you have to say? What do you think about this? We're teaching our kids to think, not to check a box. Otherwise, what kind of, you know, I love this country, I'm not going to say it, but what kind of country tells somebody to check a box because of whatever they believe in? Yes.
Following, seeing the attention the March for Our Lives got, do you guys feel like it's your turn to, you know, come together and make a stand as loud as they did?
Yes, I'm trying to make it very clear. GGWG is not a training organization. We're not going to take you into the woods and show you how to shoot a fly off a horse. That's not our job. We're not the lawyers. There's many people around this that are doing some hard work. We're not the senators. We're not anybody. What we are is the people. We're the way for Oregon to say, hey, I can join this and listen. Not bad. It's like a public relations. We're expecting the NRA and all these organizations to do kind of public relations videos and stuff, and they're doing an okay job. But
what about on a national level as far as activism goes within this community?
I don't know. We'll see after this. I am extremely proud of the people that took that podium and were able to stand there comfortably and admit a contradictory quote-unquote statement that the media is portraying. We have people get up there and say, I'm a liberal, and this is what I believe. I am African American, and this is what I believe. I am a Democrat, and this is what I believe. You're not, you know, I don't think I need to admit what I am or what I'm not. It's not about Kevin, it's about those people, you know?
Is there something personally that keeps you focused in this effort? Why does this mean to you?
In 2014, I lost my son in a motor vehicle accident. He was 6 years old. He was the best human being that I've ever known. Now, with that said, this is for him, and I'm not going to discuss spirituality, but for me, I'm a friend to everybody because he walked to the playground and talked to everybody. And guess what? Wake up call. I'm a friend to everybody. I just want an opportunity to present GGWG's message to the table, and we're friends. I associate in a lot of circles that would be classified, whatever. Enough of it. We all need to be friends. We all need to have an intelligent conversation that, yes, we have some strong core emotions, but I will tell you, I know what that feeling is to lose a child suddenly, and we need to mourn as a nation for those children, and I'm embarrassed that I only know one name out of that whole Florida mess, and it's not one of the victims. I'm embarrassed. That makes me want to cry. And it's not my fault, and it's a million other people's not fault. It's because of the way it's being portrayed.